Hey, brother, by now I think you are deeply admiring, as am I, the character and the integration of Nehemiah. He's such a strategist. He's so courageous. He is such a good logistical organizer. And he's doing all of this, but there's something even deeper in the life of Nehemiah that we see in chapter 5. And that is that he has a deep reverence and worship. He is utterly awestruck by the responsibility and the privilege of following God. And so today we come to chapter 5, and Nehemiah is needing to correct those inside his own camp, where the powerful and the rich are taking advantage of the poor and the oppressed. They're imposing interest upon them for the necessities that they need to live. And this is not right, especially for those who are trying to restore Jerusalem. And so to what is Nehemiah going to appeal? He's going to come and he's going to appeal to them in the fear of the Lord. He says, ought you not walk in the fear of the Lord? Well, this is not the kind of fear that's cringing, that causes us to run away, that makes us afraid and skittish to approach God. I think this is the kind of fear that is a reverence. It's an awe. It's the kind of fear, I think, that is a little bit like me walking up to the chain link fence overlooking the very brink of Niagara Falls. And there you feel the power, you see the beauty, you can feel in your body the awesome power that's going over these falls. And you are so thankful that you're not going to be plummeting over the edge, but you're awestruck at the power of what this is. I think that's what the fear of the Lord is to mean to us. And so Nehemiah goes to these men and he appeals to them and he says, ought you not walk in the fear of the Lord? For two reasons. Number one, externally, it prevents the taunts of the enemy. So in other words, when you walk in the fear of the Lord, you're preventing those who are opposed to God from drawing taunts at you. In other words, you're a man who's above reproach. Don't we need to live that way today? To live in a way that honors God, that fears God, so that the outsider, the unbeliever, will not have any purchase to accuse us of wrongdoing. But the second reason, which is a more internal, a deeper heart reason, is the reason to fear the Lord is to keep our promises. And he's made them pledge, he's made a commitment with them, and now he wants them to dig deep and say, okay, I not only want to be a good witness to the outsider, I want to have a clean inside. By the fear of the Lord, I want to be able to face the Lord today and say, Lord, I've kept my promise. Thank you for the power that's at work in my life. Well, I think this is a great lesson from Nehemiah that we can integrate in a life of integrity, to be men who fear the Lord because he's awesome and powerful, and we have the privilege of representing him to the world and the privilege of knowing that he lives in our hearts and that he's giving us the power to keep our promises. So today, be a man of integrity who prevents the taunts of the enemy and keeps his promises in the fear of the Lord. God bless you.